Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for round 10 in the 2020 Series Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we are racing at Circuit De Spa-Francochamps for 16 laps, and we're going in to take the Group 1 category for today. This will be having 3 required tires to avoid a 1-minute penalty. Since I just barely put an instant absent in round 9, but I didn't get a chance to have a full race. So now I'm about to be going over to have a little rematch after this. But this one might have to use the Toyota TS050 Hybrid 2016 with the UDRS InSport Tech livery that I'm about to be ready to use. Balance of performance regulations will be all set and ready to go for having a 100% on the power and weight. But this is going to be doing some fine practice out there, so do your best and make sure that this is going to be having a good race for having a best time out there. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. The 2020 series of the Nations Cup is about to begin, starting out in round 10. So I hope everybody's about to get ready to go on to be in Circuit De Spa-Francochamps. This will be doing perfectly for the best. And here's Staff in first place in the Toyota TS050 Hybrid. Second place, Plymouth 1 RCN in the Audi R18 2016. Thirsty Surfer 1 in third place is now going in to take the best livery design he made. GTTC_Big takes on 4th place in the Fiat 908 HDI. And here's Jimmy Hemi 17 in 5th place in the TS050 Hybrid. XX Brandon CXX is now going in to take 6th place. And here's Racing Hobo in 7th place in the Toyota TS050 Hybrid. 8th place is C-Speed Hero in the Audi R18 2016. 9th place driver is Tristan 107, so I hope he's about to get ready to go on for having a nice time. And here's Colombi in 10th place, so it looks like this is going to be a very good livery. And here's Mitch Roberts 75 in 11th place for the Doritos livery. And here's E. Burner in 12th place. Nice, very good chrome livery theme. And here's Don Calzone VIP in 13th place in the Porsche 919 Hybrid. Kamon 23 is now joining in 14th place. And here's myself in 15th place for the UDRS InSport Tech livery of the TS050 Hybrid. Motor Keno 5 is now going in to take 16th place with his Porsche 919 Hybrid. And here's the 17th place driver, Reaper 37XR in the Dodge SRT Vision GT Tomahawk. MS3 is now going in to take the 18th place in the McLaren Vision GT. And here's the 19th place driver, Osprey is about to be ready to go. So I hope this is going to be doing great to have all required tires will be going in 3 different compounds. So I hope this is going to be taking on for having the best rolling start. We'll be going in by taking the last corner at the chicane. So be very careful out there, folks. Turn 1 is going to be a very risky, so just going to make sure to have a good maintained pace situation out there. The planes are flying by, and this is going to be the best time out there to be in the 10th round. So we are going underway. And this will might have few drivers will be going into the chicane. Have a good time out there and do your best. Looks like this is going to be having a yellow flag signal out there, folks. Gonna make sure to keep it well, exercise caution, and looks like this is going to be doing perfectly well to see it. Kamon 23 is still keep it going by having a good balance, and it looks like Don Calzone VIP is going in to take 12th place. And here comes this corner. This is going to be doing lighter to be seen it. Now that was pretty good fast to see like any other racing categories. So it looks like Plymouth 1 RCN is taking the lead, and it looks like this is going to be having Thirsty Server 1 is now into 2nd place. Gonna have to keep it up, and it looks like there goes another yellow flag signal, folks. This is going to be pretty nasty to be expected to see was. Oh, looks like this is going to be almost had that moment for Jimmy Hemi 17. So looks like I'm going in to take the 14th place, folks. This is going to have to take plenty good techniques to be in the Belgium circuit. Gonna have to stay strong and keep a good focus on the line. Oh man, looks like there it goes, folks. Came on 23, just almost lost control of it, and this will might have that pass on to Don Calzone VIP. So now he's going in to take 12th place. This is going to be having an 11th place driver, and now looks like Mitch Roberts 75 just barely lose control by coming up to this corner, and this is going to be pretty intense out there, folks. I know everybody really wants to have a nice, good, clean race out there, but this is going to have to take plenty more risk whenever they had to overcome on each corners in the circuit. Gonna have to stay strong, and the first lap is going to be a very difficult start, but not in an easy way. Just gonna have to keep going straight and use the slipstream to catch up to Don Calzone VIP in 12th place. And here comes the chicane at the last turn. This is going to be very good to see how Plymouth 1 RCN is taking the first lap to be preceded by having a new fastest lap. 2 minutes and 6.934 seconds. He did a pretty good job out there for having a first lap warm-up. So now going in to take the second lap. Just going to have to be very properly assured and better make sure to have that radar to be in use. Now it looks like Motor Ken 05 is now taking on 13th place, so it looks like this is going to be giving a little extra boost. UTRS and Sport Tech is now coming right back onto 13th place to continue the chase on to Don Calzone VIP in 12th place. Looks like this is going to be having Thirsty Server 1 is now taking the lead. Luckily Plymouth 1 RCN is now going in, but it's going to be a LMP1 dogfight in our hands, folks. This is going to be a very good dogfight for having a one-on-one battle for having a first place to go on. Just going to make a good precision skills to see how everybody is doing. Taking the inside turn on this corner was definitely might be pretty good, and here goes the yellow flag on that signal. So it looks like this is going to be having one of them will be going in for having that short time recovery. Make that perfect turn. I hope this is going to be a little bit more time to falling up by using the apex. But what in the most amazing lineup to see how an LMP1 race car will be going in by taking the battle in. Hold on, looks like MM Columbia just barely lost control, and oh man, it looks like he just barely slammed in onto the barrier. I cannot believe it, he just almost had that loss of a grip, and this one might have two drivers will be taking that slow time by having a little quick recovery earlier at this time. Positions will be well made for any drivers who really wants to take the chance, but looks like this is going to be going in for myself to be in 10th place. Don Calzone VIP is going forward to take the 9th place. Came on 23 is going forward to take 8th place, and this is going to be having several. Oh man, looks like there it goes, folks. Looks like Plymouth 1 RCM just almost had that moment since he's going in to take the best position. So that will might ends up onto the different bottom row. So looks like he just really wants this race to have a lot of good excitement out there. No idea what he just been planning to do. He just really wants to be himself to have his best win. I hope anybody could probably have to advance his position, but that last turn for Plymouth 1 RCN, this is definitely might be having a one solution that every LMP1 race car could probably have to take that last turn at the chicane. For only a mid-engine layout could probably might have to do the skills. Only a four-wheel drive could probably do it. Okay, very good. Just going to resume the chase, and looks like this could be an opening pass to catch up, and looks like I'm going in to take 8th place. Don Calzone VIP takes a little bit more safety risk to keep it well cautious to be well balanced up on it. So looks like he's in 9th place, and this is going to be doing perfectly well for having Sport Tech of the UTRS in the Toyota TS050 hybrid. This is going to get a little bit more freestyle turn. Will be going perfectly to be very remarkable. And the spectators really love to see how LMP1s will be clashing in by having a good time out there. Just going to have to keep it well maintain the pace, and looks like going to have to keep a good eye on four drivers whenever going to have to stay on a good balanced position. Very good on that turn. Use the apex. It looks like DAP 16998 is now going in. So it looks like K-Mon 23 is going on to the chase. I hope these two in the original style is definitely might be doing perfectly well. I bet this is going to be taking that last turn at the chicane. Just kind of pull the brake. Looks like going in for a little outside, and looks like K-Mon 23 just barely made that chance for it, and looks like this is going to be a little bit side by side out there, folks. K-Mon 23 and DAP 16998 is now going in to take the first turn. Looks like this is going to be getting a little bit of time out there, and looks like two cars are still staying in the same position, while the other two are going in for having a fierce chase. No matter it was, but I bet this is definitely might be what I've been waiting for having this kind of a competition. Just going to keep going straight after taking the second turn. Gonna have to stay strong until whenever it reaches up onto 200 miles per hour. Very good job. Looks like this is going to be very good for having a 4-car battle. We'll be going in 4th place. So it looks like this is definitely might be having a good time for having a determination for the top 3 drivers. Thirsty Server 1 is now going to have to take the lead, and looks like C-Speed Hero is now going into 2nd place. And looks like there goes, folks. Racing Hobo is now going in to take 3rd place. The Canadian driver is now going in to catch up with 2 American racers. I bet he could probably have to reach up in 1st place in no time. This is going to be having a long distance whenever each skills could probably have to keep a good, well managed for having an LMP1 category. Just going to keep a good hand for see how Thirsty Server 1 just did pretty well. So according to his fastest lap time, he just barely took 2 minutes and 1.442 seconds. Since he did perfectly well when he's in the lead, I bet this is going to be very good remarkable out there for Thirsty Server 1 when he's in the lead. So it looks like this is going to be having a good check out there for only 4 cars. Will be going in by the battle in 4th place. Take that last turn by the chicane. Better make sure this is going to be all man. Looks like this is going to be a little bit so close out there. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. That was pretty close, and that might be brings Doghouse Zone VIP will be going in. But that was pretty relief by pulling the brakes to be needs the ways to slow down. I bet this is going to have to take a little bit more time for only the 5th lap. But that might be having that rear bumper damage, so this one might take seconds to be repaired. Going forward to take 7th place for UDRS in Sport Tech. This is going to be having GTTC_Big is now going into 6th place, catching up onto K-Mon 23. So this is going to be having that next turn. We'll be going in by the right through the left. Still holding on and take a little bit more slipstream. Make that perfect turn going in onto the inside. So it looks like a single Peugeot 908 LMP race car is about to be going in to catch up to a TSO50 hybrid. But that was going to be having the best time to see how he can do it. These two in the TSO50 hybrid is going to have to take a little bit more distance chase away from the Peugeot 908 is definitely might be going way further up ahead. But gonna have to get a little bit more close in for GTTC_Big. I bet he could probably have to catch up onto K-Mon 23. Very good, excellent turn, and try to keep it well managed to maintain the pace. That was going to be doing well. I hope I got them on the best view. Make that quick left turn. Looks like GTTC Big is now going in a little bit off track, and looks like this is going to be having a little bit more time to see several drivers in. Oh, there it goes, folks. Look at this, viewers. 0.5-second penalty to be well detected. I bet he's just ignoring the track limits. So this will might be putting me into 5th place. So now we're going in to take the 6th lap, viewers. Only 10 more to go. Bet this race is going to have to take for only 2 pit stops will be available by each different compound tires to be well chosen. Just going to take that turn and keep going straight. So it looks like the battle resumes for DAP 16998 and Cayman 23. But looks like this is going to get a little bit further distance, so this will have my chance to reach it up onto Cayman 23 in the same car. And oh man, looks like there goes folks. Looks like C-Speed Hero just barely lost control of the grip, and that one might bring DAP 16998 is going in to take third place. I cannot believe it. He just almost had that chance, folks. That was so close for C-Speed Hero whenever he needs to take a good perfect corner out there to try to make a good mobility position in his LMP1 race car. But that was pretty intense to see it. But this one might take some few recoveries for every driver who really wants to take some skills for only a Group 1 category. But there might be several less efficient GT cars are in the lobby. I bet everybody could have a lot of good focus out there whenever each corners will be doing some fine ways to be specifically. Just going to keep going straight and have that turn going on the inside. I hope this is going to get a little bit more time out there to see how everybody is doing so far. So it looks like Thirsty Surfer 1 is still going way further up ahead when he's in the lead. But still, he can still got enough gap distance whenever he has the chance. But this is going to be changed up onto the different battle we'll be going in by having second place. So it looks like DAP 16998 is about to be going in to catch up onto Racing Hobo. But this might have a Canadian driver who will be ready to go to get ready to set up with his racing line of defense. Take that corner, we'll be going a little bit down to the uphill. Just gonna have to do the same thing twice. So it looks like Cayman 23 is still going up by having a rush. I bet he can probably do it. He can still a lot of tire grip whenever he's gonna need to take a little bit more chance. So it looks like Tristan 107 is now taking the new set of a fastest lap time for only 2 minutes, 0.577 seconds. I cannot believe it, he just barely beat Thirsty Surfer 1's lap time from the previous lap ago. But I cannot believe it, this is going to be a very tough, challenging effort to see how he can do it. So now he's currently on to 8th place. I bet all of his racing work has barely paid off whenever he's going to have to push himself to the limit by taking a good precision and well focused by dealing a lot of corners in the track. I bet he can probably do it whenever he's going to need to do some more slipstreams by any chance means necessary. Just going to keep going. I hope this one might have that tire pressure check on it. So this one might have the leads up onto the 8th lap, and that one might bring Thirsty Server 1 is going in to take the last corner, moving on to take the 8th lap, so I hope he can do it. This is definitely might be pretty well organized to be having the best required pit tire strategy. And there it goes, folks. So it looks like Cayman 23 is now going in to take 3rd place. So this one might put me into the pit stop. That will be having that compound tires to be well selected. Gotta make sure use it wisely. Otherwise, you can't take 2 required tires. That will might ends up in a 1-minute penalty. So now I'm good to go. Selecting the Racing Medium compound tires and coming out of the pit at first turn. Dropping down onto 8th place. So this one might have a few other drivers who will be going in to take the downhill before going up onto the hill climb and have that full straight. All I can see is 3 cars are about to be going in by having a rushing battle. But this is going to have to take a little bit more time. Just hold the brakes by taking the 3rd corner. Make a good sideways to be on the right through the left. Go on the right again, and this will be having a nice blind hairpin corner will be coming in. Gonna keep it up the pace. So it looks like GTTC Fake is now gonna have to stay well guarded. And oh man, looks like there it goes, folks. Tristan 107 is now going in, and looks like this is going to be taking a little bit side by side before taking on that next turn. And oh man, it looks like GTTC underscore fake just barely lost control. I cannot believe it. Pescia just barely lost that grip at that corner. So it looks like this is definitely might be having a little bit more further ways to come, and there are no penalty effect on it. So this is all about having the best capability for this race. Just gonna try to keep it well maintained focus for this competition. Everybody should need to have a little bit more responsibility for taking the best race whenever they have to do some more fine corners to be well performed. Mastering any track whenever they have to do it, but it's definitely might be getting a little bit nervous, but it's always gonna have to find a good ways to make a newfound potential. Now going forward to take the 9th lap, and looks like 3 drivers are now coming into the pits. So it looks like I'm coming in to take 4th place, viewers. I could probably do it, but this one might have to catch up onto Speed underscore Hero. But this is gonna have to take a little bit more time for several drivers who will be coming out of the pits. It looks like Kamon 23 just barely took the 0.5 second penalty due to ignoring the track limit. So it looks like he's about to be perceived by crossing the penalty line to be slowed down. I hope this will might give a good chance for UDRS will be coming in by 4th place. Taking a slow, quick recovery rush to go right in onto the next turn. So it looks like Kamon 23 is back on the run and still well guarded. All I can see that he's trying to keep himself under control. That was the important ways for an LMP1 driver whenever they had to endure. Getting a little bit more fierce battle out there. Original versus Livery is about to be going in to have a find ways to see the difference. The TSO50 hybrids of the original of the Toyota Gazoo Racing and the UDRS Livery will be battling out, will be going on to take the 4th place. But I hope I can probably have myself. Challenge accepted. Just gonna have to take that inside turn, going in onto the next corner. Just gonna keep it well, maintain the pace by having the racing medium compound tires. Just trying to keep myself well concentrated. Still gets a little bit more further distance. We'll be closing in by 1 second up ahead. Okay, that was a pretty close call by that corner. Now coming in to take that last turn by the chicane, and it looks like this is going to be having DAB 16998, and looks like he's about to be coming into the pits. So that will might put me in onto 4th place, and looks like DAB 16998 is going in as well. 6 more laps to go, and this race is going to be very over much soon. So this is definitely might be having a total time for only 19 minutes. It's definitely just like having a similar endurance event like the 24 hours of Spa, but maybe this is definitely might be having 6 hours of Spa in the World Endurance Championship. Well, I kind of say that 2 endurance events has definitely might become similarities, but this is definitely might be doing fine for the LMP1 category. Now, looks like I'm coming in to take 4th place. Gonna have to catch up onto Speed underscore Hero. So looks like this one might have a fastest lap time for XX Brendan CXX, 2 minutes, 0.109 seconds. Now that was pretty good, excellent rush out there for an American racer. I bet he's doing okay, but this one might have any position whenever each driver are at when placing mark of the fastest lap. Now this is going to be having a very good ways to see how it turns out. Organizing racing strategies by changing up different compound tires will be going in. But this one might have to take for only a few more laps to go until it reaches up onto the 16th final lap. Gonna have to keep it well monitor checked, but I won't miss a thing. And here comes Plymouth 1 RCN is coming in. So it looks like he's about to be taking the fastest rush to be closing in, and looks like Kamon 23 is going in to take 5th place. Plymouth 1 RCN is now in 6th place, and this one might have DAB 16998 is going in to change different position. two dual drivers in the same livery of the TSO50 Hybrid is now going in to take Plymouth 1 RCN is now going to be at 7th place. So now I'm moving on to take 3rd place since Racing Hobo is going in to take the pit stop. This is definitely might be having one more to go. Taking a check mark will be going in by having a proceed forward without getting caught in a 1-minute penalty. That's how every racer might need it to get. Taking direction is definitely might be possible to do a better way for a competition. Only 5 more laps to go. Currently on to the 11th lap, but this one might have to get a best chance out there. I hope UDRS and Sportec will be going in to take the top 3 finish. This is going to have to take a lot of adrenaline rush will be going in. Gonna have to pull the brake. Just gonna have to take 4 seconds on C-Speed Hero in 2nd place. And it looks like Racing Hobo is coming out in the pits, and this one might have to be in 4th place. Gonna have to stay well defended. Take my time. Just don't even think about having a little bit stressing out since the 9th round. Well, probably that this is definitely might be possible to, if I could probably have to go over to the lobby to do a little bit more racing encore. That would might be do a little bit more better besides having a little bit more competition. But this is definitely might be needs to have a little bit more encore segment videos. So maybe this is definitely doing a lot much better without having a competition around. But 1 round can probably be missed, but it's not that kind of a big deal for myself. But I know it takes plenty of hard work out there to make. Gonna have to take that chicane. So it looks like this is definitely might be having that one driver will be coming into the pits. C-Speed underscore Hero is now inside. So now I could probably be in 2nd place. I hope I could probably have to catch up for Thirsty Server 1. But I cannot believe it, folks. Look at this. 31 seconds up ahead. That's gonna take forever whenever I had to catch up to him. This is definitely might be having a very good best time out there. So according to the new set of a fastest lap time for Thirsty Surfer 1, I cannot believe it, 1 minute and 59.250 seconds. This is definitely might be having that time to see whenever he do his best out there. But it looks like several drivers will be coming in to close in onto my current position in 2nd place. Gonna have to be well defended. It's gonna have to take a little bit more time. I hope I could probably have to go over to the pit stop for only 1 more time. Just gonna have to keep it well concentrated to be well monitor checked. It looks like Plymouth 1 RCN is now going in to catch up onto DAB 16998, followed by Racing Hobo in 4th and 5th place. I hope these 2 Canadian drivers are about to be coming in to reach that back onto the top position. This is going to be having a nice turn until coming in onto that next turn onto that best position whenever I'm at. Just going to make a good right position before taking left. And here comes DAB 16998, viewers. This could be it. I hope he's going to be going in to catch up onto my current position. This is going to have to take a little bit more defense out there. Gonna have to stay strong and keep it going. Gonna make that quick left turn. There you go, that's the ticket. That's a very good freestyle position for UDRS and Sportec. Now, I had to do this to go over to the pits. Gonna have to do the right thing because 1 racing hard compound tire should do it. Just gonna have to keep a good, needed to be recommendable. So I hope this race will be never need to have a refuel. So this is going to have to take a little bit more respectful ways to go on. Now, coming out to the pits, and this one might have to drop down onto a different position, stopping at 7th place before GTTC underscore big is about to be coming in, and looks like this is going to get a little bit more risky. Gonna have to do the right thing to let him pass through, and looks like Pescia overtakes UDRS to be proceed forward. Now this is going to be having a responsible thing to see how a racer could probably let the opponent will go on. But sometimes every racer could probably have its own kind of a weakness, but it takes on for some certain skills that might need to overcome. So only 3 more laps to go. This race is going to have to do a little bit more long-lasting endurance, so I hope this is going to be having a good heated battle out there by taking the good lineup rush. So it looks like C-Speed_Hero is now going in to catch up onto GTTC_Big. So it looks like this is going to have to take that turn. Will they be able to do it? I bet they already did. They just barely know about that corner whenever he has to do the best. So it looks like I'm about to get a little bit close in onto C-Speed_Hero. Just gonna have to take that apex and go right in. Just keep it well, pressure up on it. Don't lose hope. UDRS is about to be coming right back onto the top position whenever I get the chance, but this is gonna have to take a little bit more high-speed struggle out there by dealing a lot of corners by coming in. So this one might have to coming right back onto the chicane. Just gonna keep it nice and slow and use the brakes properly. That's more like it. That's a very good suitable lineup to use the inside of the apex. So that will might put me in onto 7th place for having a different position for each drivers. Lap number 14. This will might takes 2 more to go. Oh man, looks like I just barely almost had that grip, and that was averted a spin out. So that will brings XX, Brendan C. XX is now going in to take 7th place. But that was so close for UDRS, it definitely might be taking that time to go in by the rush. But that was a little bit sloppy mistake at the first turn. Gonna have to try to do my best out there. Oh man, looks like this is gonna get a little bit more risk to take. Okay, that was a very short recovery. So it looks like this is definitely might be having a little bit total time for 28 minutes since the race began. I bet every race could also have a lot of drama going on, but plenty of several spin outs by mistakes. Is going to be taking a little bit more practice. We'll be able to go again. And oh man, looks like there it goes, folks. There you go, folks. Tristan 107 just barely lost control and got hit by the barrier. Wow, I cannot believe it. That was going to be very too intense to see it. Passing by whenever this is going to be having that replay to be going in by half of that footage. But only in the gameplay that might be having the best ways will keep going on for. Now, taking a little bit back on to 8th place, continue on to catch up onto C-Speed_Hero in 7th place, followed by XX Brendan CXX in 6th place, but this is going to have to take the quick left turn before coming in right back onto the chicane. Gonna have to pull the brake, and looks like here's Plymouth 1 RCN is dashing in, but this is gonna have that penalty for only 0.5 seconds. But this one might takes the 15 lap, will be going in forward, but reached up by the penalty line to be forced to slow down. Only 1 more lap to go. Hope this is gonna get a little bit more now or never. Thirsty Server 1 is still going on to be a fastest racer in the LMP1 category for having a Group 1 race, but everybody is still trying to do their best effort to catch up to the first place driver. So that one might leads up for DAB 16998 is going on to take 2nd place. Since Plymouth 1 RCN is crossing the penalty line, so this will be doing his best defense in the upper hand position. Gonna have to catch up to him. C-Speed_Hero takes that short recovery after stepping in onto the apex. So it looks like this is gonna have for only 2 drivers will be going in onto that next turn. Very good. Looks like 2 Audi R18s is now going in to have a different livery will be going on. I bet this is going to get a little bit more cautious to be having a little bit side by side, and it looks like there it goes, folks. Plymouth 1 RCN is going in to take 6th place, so that will might make C-Speed_Hero will be catching up onto him. So that was going to be a very good, excellent, friendly competition for only 2 countries to see how it goes. Now that was very good racing technique experience for a German LMP1 racing category. So looks like Thirsty Server 1 is now going in to take the pit stop for only one more time. So looks like he's going in to take the final lap. This is going to be it. He can probably win in no time. So Dab 16998 is now going to have to stay well guarded for his second place position. I bet everybody is trying to keep going in by having a good speed out there, but it takes plenty more patience by dealing a lot of corners. But this will leads up at the final lap. So that's more like it. This will might change up different positions since 3 drivers are in the pits to change different compound tires. Will be going in by one more time. Just gonna have to take that first corner and keep going straight. But that will might brings me in onto 6th place. I hope I could probably catch up onto C-Speed_Hero. This will be having the best time for UDRS Sport Tech to catch up to him. Gonna keep going. So this will might be doing great to keep a good eye on Thirsty Server 1 by reaching up by the finish line by the checker flag. This is gonna have to take for only a few chances to see how Dab 6998 could probably keep going well guarded to be in 2nd place. Came on 23 is now taking 3rd place. I hope this is gonna be doing great for having the best time for only 2 drivers, taking one more chance of a battle whenever they have to take. Just keep a good eye on Thirsty Surfer 1, so it looks like he's taking a quick left turn. Now coming right back in onto the chicane by taking one more time of this skill. I bet he can do it, so this will might have that final stretch. So there it goes, folks. Looks like he finally made it. Thirsty Surfer 1 is about to be reached up by the finish line, and he has successfully won it. Thirsty Surfer 1 have won round 10 in the 2020 Series Nations Cup. Now that was a pretty good awesome race for only a first place driver with the best long distance in the gap. Now that was pretty hard work out there. What in the most pretty excited race of all time. Thirsty Server 1 have won first place. Now that was awesome. So that one might have Dab 16998 is about to be taking 2nd place. So looks like he successfully finished by having a silver medal. So looks like Kamon 23 is about to be going in to take 3rd place. But looks like this will might have the rest will be going in to proceed the finish line after taking the chicane at the last turn. I cannot believe it. That was pretty excellent for one fast-paced Group 1 category. This is going to be having a good race result out there, but this one might have several drivers will be have that penalty mark on the red dots. Okay, looks like no 1 minute penalty, but this is definitely all good for now on. It was pretty challenging out there, folks. So I just finally made it in 6th place by having a clean start on a good race, but this is definitely might be pretty good remarkable out there. Well, kind of say that was a long-lasted endurance clean race out there for taking a lot of good professional skills whenever I have to get. But it was pretty good to see how everybody did their best out there. Over 30 minutes of the racing time has definitely might become a good motion. All that hard work barely made a good ways to go on. So it looks like this is going to be a very good first place winner for Thirsty Surfer 1 in the Audi R18 2016. So it looks like I could probably have to go over to congratulate him for his best win. What a good job out there, viewers. This race, it's all about having a good competition. We'll be doing the best ways. We'll be going in for having a number of laps. We'll be doing a good endurance race. But I cannot believe it. Thirsty Surfer 1 is fast, skilled racer, because this is definitely might be having his best ways to go on to have his victory win. Since I didn't complete round 9 in the 2020 Series Nations Cup, so I could probably call it an absent. However, if I could probably have a rematch to be in the lobby, maybe this will might have a substitute instead of a competition. Well, I know it's going to be turned out to be perfectly as well, but sometimes having one event might be missing out, so this will might have to wait for another. Now stage 1 is complete. We're moving on to stage 2 for having the next race is going to be at Suzuka Circuit for N200 category. But this is going to be a competition car, so we have to find out and see. Alright folks, I hope you're really enjoying watching the race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. Livery blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. This will be the entertainment showcase about different cars with liveries I haven't made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing in the 2020 Series Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.